SAFM, South Africa's news and information leader.
Our top story is a record fuel price increase on the cards and another struggle icon vandalized. With the news at 1 o'clock, I'm Vignesh Naidu. Fuel prices are set to increase to new record highs over the coming months. Economists say petrol will cost 23 cents more next week, rising from the current R10.95 a litre in Gauteng to R11.18. They say the sharp hikes are due to increases in international fuel prices and sanctions imposed on Iran's oil exports. Tony Twine of Econometrics has warned that motorists will have to fork out even more in April, partly because of the fuel levy announced in this year's budget.
Right now, if everything stays the same during the month of March, we would see an increase of around 24 cents per litre on 4th of April, which includes the 28 cents for the tax levies and a slight reduction of the price for recovery position. So we would go from 11 Rand 18 to 11 Rand 42.
Expelled ANC Youth League leader, President Julius Malema, is still at his grandmother's house in Sheshego, Polokwane. He's told the SABC that he has to remain there because of attempts by his detractors to attack the house. Malema addressed supporters in Sheshego last night after the ANC's National Disciplinary Committee announced his expulsion from the party. Clashes broke out in the area later between his supporters and opponents. Police brought in reinforcements to calm the situation. Sheshego has been quiet since this morning. The statue of struggle icon Nokuthula Simelane has been vandalized again in Bethel, in Mpumalanga. A series of copper footprints which form part of the statue have been removed. The statue was unveiled in 2009 in honor of Simelane, who was killed during the apartheid era. It was first vandalized in January 2011 when two men tied a rope to the neck of the statue and to a bakkie and drove off, breaking it. This comes 2 days after the grave of struggle icon Chris Hani was desecrated at the Boksburg Cemetery on Gauteng's East Rand. Spokesperson for the Mpumalanga Department of Sports, Arts, Culture and Recreation, Sibongile Nkosi, has condemned the latest acts.
We condemn the barbaric act by those criminals who vandalized the statue within a period of 12 months. We still have confidence in the law enforcement agencies that they are going to find the criminals and they can be brought to book, because vandalizing the statue is a contravention of the Heritage Act.
About 60 unemployed youth at Luka outside Rustenburg in the Northwest Province have clashed with police. The youth are allegedly stopping mine buses which transport workers to different mines around Rustenburg. They say they also want to be employed at mines in their area. Police spokesperson Tselani Nkala says police have confiscated 2 cars bringing tyres for the protesters to burn.
There are people that have been arrested, but I do not have the total number of how many are arrested now. And then there are 2 cars that were transporting the tires that were burning the road. Those cars also, they have been taken to a police station.
The stricken Italian cruise ship, the Costa Allegra, has arrived in a port in the Seychelles after 3 days at sea without power. The ship has more than 1,000 people on board and has been without electricity since a fire in the generator on Monday. A French fishing vessel towed the Costa Allegra to safety.